Islam, peace, love, and energy, energy, energy. I am Sade Renee L, all rights reserved, and I'm back at it again with another video. And today I'm actually just going to be doing a quick video in regards to these acting as magistrates, acting as judges, acting as people who have authority over free national living beings. Again, I have blood that runs through my veins, and no one has the God-given right to have jurisdiction over me or my daughter. And with that being said, I have this caught on camera. It's treason. It's practicing law from the bench, and they need to be exposed. So for example, Belinda T. Harris is a tyrant. Some may say she looks like me, but she's not me. This is not my sister, because my sister would not speak to me like this, and my sister would not go against me like this. So where's her green card? Okay, that's what I want to know. Where's your green card, Belinda T. Harris? Because you are charged with treason on top of numerous other offenses. And with that being said, I can actually let her put herself in the hole and put herself in treason more than I can. Just listen.
Your Honor, and she should be pressing all machines.
Good day, Mrs. Harris. I am here by way of special appearance. I am Sade Renee L, in proper persona, sui juris status.
That's fine. Can you turn your camera on?
Is it not on? Can you not see me?
I cannot see you.
Camera. I can see myself. That's why I was under the impression that you guys could see me.
Okay, I can find you now.
And just to let you know, that's what they do when you make special appearances. They try to like rock you up, rock you off. Like, girl, you could see me the whole time. She's a liar.
This case is on for preliminary hearing.
Objection, I'm still challenging the court's jurisdiction, and also I'm here in sui juris status. That means that I am sovereign to this land. Again, I am challenging the court's jurisdiction. I have sent you a delegation of authority order. Ms. Belinda, have you received my delegation of authority?
I have not, and I am going to say that this court has jurisdiction over the...
She's a lie. I have definitely sent advertisements of jurisdiction on top of delegation of authority requests. I also have certified tracking numbers. On top of that, she signed for it. So for her to get on court, for her to get behind that bench and lie, and I got the proof, man, keep it going. Keep going.
Case, we are proceeding today with preliminary hearing.
Objection, Ms. Belinda, again, I'm challenging jurisdiction, and I have not received proof of jurisdiction. I do not consent to this, and this looks like this might be a deprivation of my rights, which is in violation of 18 USC 242. All right, so let's stop right there, because honestly, that is definitely a deprivation of my rights. It's very important to know your rights, because if you don't know your rights, then guess what? Somebody will take them from you. They even take your doggone baby. You know, we still fighting on that on a daily basis. It's not gonna stop, bro. They're giving her back. That's not necessarily what I want to share quite yet. Let me see. I was looking for the actually, not for nothing. Let me share that first. Some of y'all actually go in here and like do 2-3 hour videos. I don't have time for that because I be doing other stuff. So I apologize if my information is not as organized as other people's videos, but the information is definitely there, important, and what's the other word I'm looking for? I don't know, just follow along. Statutes. The following codes, aka statutes, are examples of legislation that protect the people's unalienable rights and impose fines and prison sentences upon elected appointed servants. All right, I'll repeat that last part. That protect the people unalienable rights and impose fines and prison sentences upon elected appointed servants, Belinda T. Harris, who abuse their powers under the color of law, Belinda T. Harris. I'm gonna scroll down because we're gonna get to this jury. Because in order for you to even say anything, like, give me a jury. Who are you to tell me that, oh, your word goes? No, give me a jury of people to tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. And it needs to be my peers, to be quite honest with you. And it needs to be jurists. But that's a whole nother video. Let's stick to the facts. She's in violation of 18 USC 241. That's conspiracy against rights. If two or more persons, she's in cahoots with the prosecutor and quote unquote, the person who's the public defender. You mean public pretender? Public defender, public pretender. All right. If two or more persons conspire to injure, oppress, threaten, or intimidate any person in any state, territory, commonwealth, possession, or district in the free exercise or enjoyment of any right or privilege secured to him by the Constitution or laws of the United States, or because of his having so exercised the same, if, excuse me, or if, I was kind of spelled weird, but or if two or more persons go in disguise, okay? Police officers acting under color of law, policy enforcers acting under color of law on the highway or on the premises of another with intent to prevent or hinder his free exercise or enjoyment of any right or privilege so secured, they shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 10 years or both. And if death results from the acts of committed in violation of the section, or if such acts include kidnapping, they kidnapped me, okay? So clearly I was under threat, duress, and coercion because they kidnapped me. Or if such acts include kidnapping or an attempt to kidnap, aggravated sexual abuse, and they sexually abused me talking about squat down and spread your cheeks. When I got booked, do you know they made me squat down and spread my cheeks and told me I didn't spread them wide enough and to cough again and do it again? That's fucking sexual abuse. I was molested while I was there. Or an attempt to commit aggravated sexual abuse. You guys sexually abused me with cameras every time I tried to use the bathroom looking at me. Or an attempt to kill. They shall be fined under this title or imprisoned for any term of years or for life or both, or may be sentenced to death. Okay? Because she wanted to commit treason and genocide to my body. Talking about that's my sister. That's your sister, bro. Anyways, let's get back to it.
Well, last time you were here, which was August the 5th, 2021, when you returned in custody and I addressed your custody issue, you told the court that you would like an attorney and that you would abide by the court's order. So at that time, you consented to the court.
Objection.
And so we are going to continue with
Objection, that is incorrect.
Previously gave.
Ms. Belinda, objection, that is incorrect. What happened is out of threat and duress and coercion, I was forced to take counsel, but again, now that I am in my proper persona, I am in sui juris status, I am not in need of any counsel, and also due to the fact that I'm challenging your jurisdiction, I'm quite sure Ms. Pandora Levin, due to her affiliation with the Bar Association, is not able to challenge jurisdiction. And again, I'm here to self-represent myself.
On today. Are you
moving forward?
To represent yourself on today?
Moving
You
forward.
are?
Yes, ma'am. Moving forward, I am again confirming to the court that I do not consent,
What are the
and I'm in sui juris
accusations?
status.
Can you explain to me what the accusations are? We're going to do it for Retta Canvas. Counsel can sit down.
Accusations in
would you
regards
like
to the kangaroo court.
All right, so let me stop right there because she started asking me questions. Last time I checked, that sounds like practicing law from the bench. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's definitely practicing law from the bench. And we can do even a simple Google search in regards to that. And on top of that, why do I need to answer any questions? Like, I don't answer questions. First of all, again, I'm here by way of special appearance. Why do I need to answer your questions, little girl? Like, who is she? She's a little girl because I'm a grown woman. And let me show you right here. It says sui juris. I told her I'm in sui juris status, okay? Sui juris. Let me highlight that. That means And this is Black Laws Dictionary, 4th edition, page 1678. It's a Latin term, and it says of his own right, possessing full social and civil rights, not under any legal disability, okay? Or the power of another, or guardianship, having capacity to manage one's own affairs, not under any legal disability to act for oneself, okay? So when I said I'm here to self-represent myself, that means I'm here to self-represent myself. I don't need a attorney, quote unquote, acting as, a lawyer acting as. Don't have me pull out the bar member affidavit, okay? First of all, they're members of the crown. They're stateless, okay? How can a stateless person represent a free national being? It's impossible. So she's a lie. And again, that's practicing law from the bench. And she has no right to practice law from the bench because that's not her job. Her job is to judge or act like she's judging. Her job is not to go and say, hey, this is what it is. For example, I typed in Google. This is a simple Google search. Practicing law from the bench, definition. Let's see right here. It says legislating from the bench. That means to interpret the Constitution in a way that violates someone's political or religious persuasion. Again, she took an oath to uphold the Constitution. So correct me if I'm wrong, because this sounds like treason to me. This is pure treason caught on camera.
Can you tell me what the accusations are?
I'm asking you, what accusations are you referring to? I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what I violated. I don't see any injured parties, so I'm confused. I'm really confused because I don't see it. Correct me if I'm wrong. In order for a crime to exist, shouldn't there be an injured party?
So once again,
And again, that's 101. In order for a crime to exist, there must be an injured party. Pay attention.
assault with a deadly weapon, category B felony. What does that carry?
Well, assault with a deadly weapon, what is that? I don't understand, because this is a violation of my Fifth Amendment rights.
So
They're trying to say I have 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon. Where's the, bruh? Nothing happened. So these lies that they're telling me, what, go ahead.
you don't understand, you have failed the
I don't understand.
Honestly, all they wanted to do was just take my gun. I had a registered 9mm firearm in my name. It was legal. It's legal in the state that I carry, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just so mad that I am a single female who has a firearm. Y'all just mad.
And your question, no, I don't. Because you're not asking me questions that's relevant to.
Based upon your admissions,
Ma'am, I did not admit, and again, I'm not giving you consent. You can go ahead and re-ask me the questions, but again, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't that practicing law from the bench? Isn't that in violation of your oath? Did you take an oath to uphold the Constitution?
Once again, we're doing a Faretta canvas. You would like to represent yourself. We're doing a Faretta canvas. I will re-ask the question. Assault with a deadly weapon, category B felony. What does that carry?
Assault
And
with
when I'm asking what does that carry, I'm asking what penalty does it carry?
So again, you're asking me what penalty does it carry in regards to your kangaroo court. From my understanding, in regards to your de facto laws, again, the flag behind you is infringed. That's a Jolly Roger. So again, I don't understand your court's laws and jurisdiction, because I'm a foreign national. I'm a more American, for the record. Again, I am protected by the Treaty of Peace and Friendship with the United States and the Moroccan Empire of 1836 and 1787.
So again, I stated for the record who I am, what's going on, and she still wants to move forward. Again, as you can see, she took an oath to uphold the Constitution. This is in violation of Article 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, like all of that, but especially 4 and 6. Like, you took the oath to uphold the Constitution and all the treaties, and thereby, like, you're bound by this, bro. Don't have me say this verbatim.
And I'm sovereign to this law. I am here to enforce common law, again, as a sovereign. So in regards to your Jolly Roger flag
and again, I'm not a sovereign citizen. That's an oxymoron. So please stop saying that. If you're a Moor and you're a sovereign citizen, you're not a Moor, okay? And stop saying that, because didn't nobody ever say that. Nobody ever said we're a sovereign citizen. We're sovereign. Get it right.
Kangaroo court and these de facto frauds that you're attempting to put upon me as a free national person. From my understanding, it carries some type of 6-year term sentence in your de facto prison camps.
And what are the elements of it? One answer you got correct. What are the elements of the crime that the state has to prove?
Well, again, from your kangaroo.
Again, here goes this word magic, because they have to prove that there's an injured party. How about that?
Kangaroo court, from my understanding, which is de facto and is actually a colorable court, a color of law, which is, again, deprivation of my rights and in violation of color of law. The elements of what you're referring to, again, you asked me the first question, it would hold the 6 years. And then you said the second question was something about elements. Again, you have a de facto court. So elements, what would you have to prove? I would imagine you would have to uphold the Constitution, which says that you have to prove that there's an injured party. In order, again, for a crime to exist, there must be an injured party.
So let me just stop it right there. And again, as we can read, Amendment 5, no person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury. Then we have 6. In all criminal prosecution, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury. Like, what the fuck she talking about, girl? I'd be like, girl, fraud.
And also, there must be a signed and sworn affidavit that they have been injured and seek a grand jury. And the only other person is maybe 3 or 4 other people, and the prosecutor can only do it on behalf of the government or the people. And considering the prosecutor is a part of the Bar Association, which is foreign, they don't have jurisdiction as well.
Okay, so you don't know what the elements of the crime are that the state has to prove. That's what I take from that. You don't know what it is.
No, that's not what I said.
Based upon
No, that's not what I said. You must have misunderstood what I said, because again, I do not consent.
No, I asked you a question
and I answered it
before, but you didn't answer it.
So that's what you're saying. That's why we're acting under color of law, because you're saying I didn't answer it to your authority. But again, you don't have authority over me. How are you to tell me how to answer when you're operating in a colorable law court who doesn't have jurisdiction over the common law and the common law of people? So are you telling me that your law supersedes God's law?
Let me just read this. The real law. The common law is the real law, the supreme law of the land. The codes, rules, regulations, policies, and statutes are not the law, and that's Self versus Ray. Just a little side note, because she be lying.
I'm asking you a question of what
I totally understand, Ms. Belinda, and I'm asking you as well, because I don't know where I'm at, and so
I'm asking you questions.
So you're telling me I don't have the right to ask you a question?
You've appeared in front of me. Stop. You've appeared in front of me several times. One thing that you do know, whatever your beliefs are, the disrespect will not be tolerated. When I'm speaking, you are not. If you cannot do that, then we will not engage in conversation. The disrespect will not be tolerated. Do you understand that?
I understand that respect is given and received.
Okay.
So yes, we can do that mutually. Absolutely.
What elements of the...
So again, here we have color of law, the appearance or semblance without the substance of legal right. We have here misuse of power, I'll repeat, the misuse of power possessed by virtue of state law and made possible only because wrongdoer is clothed with authority of state is action taken under color of law. She's acting under color of law, period. Treason.
The crime do the state need to prove for assault with a deadly weapon?
Again, as I stated before, they need to prove that there's an injured party.
Okay, that is not the correct answer.
So does that supersede? Can I ask you a question now? Because you're saying that's incorrect, but that's not incorrect because that's state law. You can look up Sheriff versus Colon.
I believe that you know.
Ma'am, I'm speaking, so now you're cutting me off. And again, you don't have the authority to do that over the free national people.
But you don't know the elements of the crime.
I don't know the elements of the crime in regards to your kangaroo court, as I've stated several times. No, ma'am.
And like I said, I heard your answer, and it's insufficient for the court.
But you're telling me that your law supersedes God's law. I'm asking you a simple question.
All three.
I'm asking, you didn't ask me all three.
You don't know all three.
Again, I do not consent to any counsel whatsoever. And if I need to send a delegation of authority order to her as well, because she doesn't have the avertment of jurisdiction over me, and so do you not. So now you're in violation of deprivation of fraud, and now I have to move forward with your surety bond. Because again, I've already said, and I have certified information.
Again, that's why I moved forward with her a surety bond. Not for nothing. I mean, this was on. I mean, I got it. I'm not gonna share it right now with y'all because I don't want to put it. It's public information, but I worked hard for this, so I'm just gonna show y'all what I got right now. But that's clearly a signature. That's clearly an oath of office. She clearly call herself being a de facto judge who, again, she said that she will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the states and the Constitution and government of the state of Nevada against all enemies, whether domestic or foreign, and that she will bear true faith, allegiance, and loyalty to the same, any ordinance, resolution, or law of any state notwithstanding. Facts! That's what I want to hear. And that she will well and faithfully perform all duties of the office, right? All right, remember you took this oath. Keep talking.
That I've asked for you. It's only 50 cents to pull your oath. That's totally fine. It's only 50 cents to pull your oath. That's totally fine.
I warned her. I told her.
I'm a deputy district attorney. I am assigned today to prosecute the case of State of Nevada versus Sade Kellogg Tharp.
Objection, again, that is not who I am. You are trying to denationalize me as a 14th Amendment citizen.
Miss Tharp, do not interrupt.
I have the right to object.
Do not interrupt.
I have the right to object. Yes or no?
On or about August 9th of 2021, I caused a subpoena to be issued to the guardian of D'Angelo Carroll, who resides in Las Vegas, Nevada. I believe he still resides on Boulder Highway, or perhaps in Las Vegas, Clark County, Nevada. On August 18th, DA process server Matt Butler spoke to D'Angelo Carroll's mother.
All right, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit.
To the fact, as stated, she is essential and not subpoenaed. I am a subpoenaed and responsive witness. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're doing it under Bustos, though, correct? Correct. In the act of surprise to this subpoena, if you would like to clarify it like that. So we only have one response from one of the possible essential witnesses. That is correct, right? And we have no response from anyone else. We have no comments here. Okay. And there's about, is it correct that there is about several other children and a maintenance man? According to the police report, there are 5 to 6.
According to the police report, and just to let you guys know, that's a fact. You can actually, police do actually have the right to lie on police reports to prove probable cause. So They know this. If you're an ex-police policy enforcer, whatever, you know, de facto, we know what they are. They're policy enforcers. Like, I say that connotatively. They have, quote unquote, the right to lie. Okay. For the record, they have the right. They give them leeway to lie on the police report just to prove probable cause. So for them to say this police report, and guess what? They can't provide no witnesses. They can't do no victims. Nobody showed up because it's fraud. Listen to the fraud.
Children, however, according to the police report, there are only 2 children named in the police report. So go ahead and last part, I'm sorry. According to the police report, there were 5 to 6 children present. However, the police report only names 2 children. Those are the 2 children that we have planned in the count. And what about the maintenance man? There is a maintenance man who goes by the name of Dorian Gray. We learned as of, I believe it was yesterday, that he has since moved out of town, so we don't have contact with him. But he was subpoenaed. We did make our diligence and attempts to contact him, but we don't have service upon him, which is why the state is not requesting a continuance for the presence of Dorian Gray.
She like, how do I move forward? How do I still lock her up? You can't, bitch. You're gonna lose. You know I didn't do nothing. So stop trying to just lock me into some weak ass contract. I didn't do shit. You know I didn't do nothing. I don't hurt people. Y'all hurt people.
Count 2 will definitely be dismissed.
Clearly it'll be, you should have dismissed both of them. Girl, I got your oath.
Count 1, I will grant the state. I do understand the responses that
she want to grant a stay, girl. Bye.
Count 1. President Court of Warrant will issue.
And then she threatened me. Let me see at the end. Where's the end where she
So
threatened
count
me?
1 will remain. Count 2 is going to be dismissed. And state, do you want this in 2 weeks? Or we'll say, I don't know. No, Your Honor, the state would ask for ordinary course. Okay, ordinary course. Just count 1. December 28th at 9 a.m. for preliminary hearing. Also, Ms. Kellogg Brooks will not be allowed to appear on Blue Jeans if she's not present in court. A warrant will issue for her arrest. Court adjourned. Thank you.
So you see though too how she threatened me. She was like, I have to show up in person because if not, then they're gonna put a warrant out for my arrest. Last time I checked, once again, Miss Belinda T. Harris, you are practicing law from the bench. That's a threat. That's a threat. You said if I don't show up, and then you again clearly called me Miss Kellogg again. My appellation is L. E for Echo, L for Lima. How hard is that? It's 2 letters, bro. Like, it's not that hard to memorize. E to the L. Miss P B T H K. All right. I guess that's it for now. I definitely want to place on the record, but I'm pulling oaths left and right. So I'm probably gonna do a video soon just on oaths because I've pulled them. And when it comes to my daughter, they're going down. And of course, Art of War, I couldn't just tell you guys everything that's going on right now, but just know that I'm in great spirits and they all going to jail for kidnapping, genocide to my family, slavery, all of that and some. Until next time, keep the energies high as you see me all the time. Energy. Free baby Ashe. Ashe shall be home soon. All these complaints are coming in, bar member complaints, federal complaints, tort complaints. I mean, you name it, these complaints are coming in left and right because they are fraudulent. And if you took an oath to uphold the Constitution, uphold it, period. Don't violate my rights as a living man, okay? Especially the treaty. I'm protected, bro. So next time, until next time, peace, love, and energy. Islam, high vibes only. Please like, share, subscribe. Peace. Free baby Ashe.